Chris the Cop now watching, I'm sure with respect, and as you said, he hasn't got the experience. That's the one thing that all three of these guys have on him. I know he grew up watching wrestling. He wants to be a pro wrestler. Obviously, the latest attacks by Anthony Andrews pushed that idea forward. Now a side headlock by Sal Rinauro.
No idea why Andrews decided to annoy this particular man. Seeing Andrews, you think he would pick on somebody he knew for sure that he wasn't going to irritate and have it end up worse for him. But Andrews so far has been successful against Officer Chris Jacobs. It's Jacobs that still has an awful lot to learn, but right now he's been holding his own, right? Although in a side headlock, he's been fairly impressive so far in this match. Tosses Sal Rinauro into the ropes. This time Rinauro with the shoulder block takes him down hard and goes for the cover quickly.
Hooked the leg, only a one count. Good escape there by Chris Jacobs, and it's Rinauro showing his experience, continuing to control the man and work that head with that side headlock. Now all of a sudden Anthony Andrews is interested in getting into the ring because Chris Jacobs is in control.
Well, missed that one. Good move there by Jacobs. Knew where he was in the ring, knew where Rinauro was. Shoulder block there takes Rinauro down. Jacobs smartly grabs him, side headlock, tags in. Marvelous Michael Stevens. Punch to the side right there by Stevens. He's got a hold of the arm.
Marv now full arm twist, and again, this rivalry goes way back. A lot of people have wondered about the ways that Sal Rinauro treated Marvelous Michael Stevens and Drew Adler when he was the GM for Rampage Pro Wrestling. Certainly some humiliation was involved in that, and I think some of that was on purpose.
Stevens able to catch him as he comes in the corner. Stiff kick right to the chin. Rinauro down, and Stevens looks like he's going up top. But Rinauro manages to grab a hold of the referee, and Doug Summers does some damage very quickly at that point. Stevens down. And here comes Jeremy Vane.
Doug Summers, a seasoned veteran, and certainly he knows his way in and out around that ring. And he's not a man you want to get near when you're on the ropes. And right now, we see a man, Marvelous Michael Stevens, who is on the ropes literally, and I'm talking about in a bad way.
In a match, we saw another rewind episode. We saw manager Charlie Cash at ringside being very active and involved. Doug Summers seems to just stand comfortably at ringside, but when he does get involved, it always has impact.
So congratulations to Bill Behrens, who's been nominated by Georgia Wrestling History for their Hall of Fame. So
which, and by the way, I think you've been nominated also.
Well, what about that?
It means we're getting older.
Someone's noticing that it's time for us to go to the pasture.
Well, as we were saying, we honor the legends in the business, and while we're not that, I guess that maybe we may be honored. Who knows?
We've been around a lot of legends, haven't we?
We have.
And continue to do so.
And honestly, that's probably a whole lot better than us.
And now it's Sal Rinauro with that punch. And now throwing several punches here at Marv and popping him right in the head. That was a closed fist, and as we've talked about before, that can hurt the man throwing the punch.
Yeah, he did a little, it took advantage there. Oh, belly to back suplex, got him up for that one.
Rinauro now saying something and slapping. As we said, this is a personal vendetta. This isn't just a match between these two guys. Certainly Marv has had enough run-ins with Sal Rinauro, and slap to the face, retaliation by Marvelous Michael Stevens.
Trying to get over to make that pin, but now Sal just biting the forehead right there.
And Sal Rinauro obviously incensed in this match.
Wonder if he files his teeth down like Freddie Blassie used to.
He used to do that, didn't he? Maybe he could be a vampire. Maybe he'll be in the next Twilight saga.
Oh yeah. I'm seeing Sal in the Twilight films.
And now charging in, and you see a sidestep by Marv. Catapults back into the ring and caught him. And Sal Rinauro goes hard. Both men are down, though. And the referee is trying to check to make sure both men can continue. It's going to be the first man up. It's going to have the advantage, obviously.
Well, Rinauro closer to his corner than is Marvelous Michael Stevens. It looks like Rinauro has grabbed a hold of the leg of Stevens. Smart wrestling there. Try to keep the man from the corner. Not successful. Drew Adler in. Here comes Anthony Andrews, Jeremy Vane, both go down. Running knee right there. Takes down the man in pink.
And Vane, down goes
big move right there. Drew Adler's a house of fire.
Caught him again with those legs. We talked about those long legs, and he uses those to full advantage. Charging in now. Runs right into a boot. Surprise there by Anthony Andrews. Goes for that fireman's carry now. Drops him and posing now to Sal Rinauro.
Well, he should be looking because that's not what he wanted to see. Officer Chris Jacobs, and what the heck just happened to Andrews?
Hip toss
Wait a minute,
takedown.
Ben, Andrews is not at ringside.
Where'd he go?
I don't know.
He saw Chris the Cop and he disappeared. In the ring now, Chris the Cop being worked over by the champion.
Knee in the corner, catches him right in the head, and he's down. But right there is Drew Adler, hooks him, takes him down hard. Adler up, goes after Rinauro, has him up, very same move.
Drew
Rinauro
Adler
trying to get free, manages to slide through, throws Adler down. Wasn't able to cover for the pin, too close to the ropes, but now he's got him, brings him up now, plants him.
Face first right into the canvas, and now here comes more with a leg lariat. And I know Sal did not see that coming.
Well, now out on the floor, Vane, Doug Summers, Sal Rinauro, and in the ring, Marvelous Michael Stevens. Looks like he's going to fly, and he takes out both of the men. Doug Summers, of course, smartly gets out of the way. You knew he would.
Absolutely. He is a veteran, as we said. He knows his way and when to get out of the way. And on the floor, Sal Rinauro being called back in by Drew Adler.
And now Adler is up. By the way, where is Andrews?
I haven't seen him since Chris the Cop.
Out he goes, full flip, and he's down and takes both men down like bowling pins. And in the ring now, Chris Jacobs looks like he wants to get involved, but now from behind, Andrews hooks him, takes him down. I don't think Officer Jacobs was able to see him come in, caught off guard.
He came in from behind. He can't face the man face to face. He has to come in from behind. What kind of man is that? But nonetheless, Anthony Andrews gets the pin over Chris the Top. And so the team of Anthony Andrews, Sal Rinauro, and Jeremy Vane with Pretty Boy Doug Summers are the winners.
Well, you say, what kind of man is that? Reluctantly, I have to say, at least this time, that man's the winner.
He looks like Pepto-Bismol.
Sort of.
Nonetheless, the winners are Sal Rinauro.
Oh, wait, and now a victory lap?
Wow. Great showing, I have to say, for Chris the Top. I think he would have had a different decision there if, and that's a big if, Anthony Andrews was man enough to come into the front.
Well, and in with student and teachers in the ring, not successful this time, but they're going to be ready to fight for another day, I'm sure. And this is not over between Officer Chris Jacobs and Anthony Andrews. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of that, and I'm sure it's going to be one-on-one the next time.
You're watching Rampage Rewind. Stay tuned.